One of the losers is the Pelicans. I think the Pelicans did a bad job of managing their assets. They have this weird mentality that they feel like they're going to just be the Pistons of last year, but unfortunately, y'all don't have a Cade Cunningham. And it's like, there's no way you can look at this roster and be that bad and think that we're immediately going to become a playoff team in the Western Conference that is already loaded. And it's just, and we don't even have our pick either. Our pick is going to Atlanta.
Yeah, how are we getting better?
So I don't see how they looked at those assets and said, no, we stand pat, we're going to be a playoff team next year. None of it just makes sense.
They are people that work, though. They said that they're closed for business on those dudes, and none of those I ain't seen no single rumor about Trey Murphy III
not one.
the last month. So, but I agree with you. They should have sold off with some of those guys, and they just didn't.
My biggest loser is the Heat. They are attached to more names than the Lakers, but they don't get nobody. Nobody. Just not at all.
So what's the...
I used to do those trade deadline streams, and my boy Smalls used to come in on streams. Oh, man, and sleep at the wheel again. Sleep at the wheel again, unfortunately.
So what do y'all think they should have done?
I don't know, but we can talk about that when we come back with numbers on the board.
I wanted to revisit the conversation we had before we went to break where Mike was saying the Heat ain't getting nobody again, which I agree with. But what should they have done? Like if you're, and it don't even have to be like Heat centric.
Yeah.
But if you're a team like the Heat that's really looking for that guy, shouldn't it be get that guy or nothing? Because like you don't want to make a marginal move to stay in the same place.
I see what you mean.
Right? Like they're trying to get Dame. That didn't happen. They're trying to get the Giannis's. That didn't happen. So I like.
So in my mind, and I don't even know if this is the right thing to do, there was the report that the Grizzlies were like, and if we're going to give you Ja Morant, we want either Jaime Jaquez or Khalil Ware. And I think I'm probably traded one of those two in that trade. I don't know which one it is.
Probably Jaime. And I know that kind of feel like he's been having a really awesome season, but I think that you want to keep that big man presence. Like Khalil Ware, I think
even
it could
if
be
his
a hot
coach don't
commodity.
trust him and he don't play.
Yeah, that's kind of why I was probably saying the front office honestly might ask Spo which one, and they might honestly go with Khalil Ware because Spo doesn't play him that.
Because I think that they also could have just been kicking the can down the street. Oh, Giannis is not tradable now. They're not going to trade him. Bet we don't want to trade Khalil Ware in this Ja trade because we might be able to trade him in the Giannis trade. And I don't know if that's a smart way to think about it because there's also going to be 20 other teams maybe calling about Giannis, and your trade package is not that crazy. But I know Heat fans are tripping because they are a perennial playoff team without the Jimmy Butler upside anymore. Yeah. So it's like we're going to be in the play-in. We might win the games and end up in the postseason, but we're going to lose to the Pistons in 5. We're going to lose to the Knicks in 5. And it's just like this is who we are as a team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think that's very deflating for a fan base that kind of have to accept that. I mean, we did it here in Chicago, so it's kind of like
everybody goes to it. They will be okay. They had LeBron James the way and Chris Bosh, then they got Jimmy Butler and Bam and went to 2 finals, lost them. One was an AFC play-in AFC type thing.
And luckily, you still have Eric Spoelstra.
Okay. My biggest thing for them as Heat fans is like, I get it. Everybody wants stars. Everybody.
Yeah.
The Bulls, don't y'all want the stars?
No, I'm okay with where we're at.
That's terrible.
It's okay.
But
I'm okay with 7-point guards.
For a conversation about, I guess, the other side with the Grizzlies, I don't want to say they're like a loser at all because I think you got a really big haul for what you did with Jaren and, before, I guess, with Bane. Mm-hmm. My question is, I guess you're not happy with what you got with Ja Morant, but I thought that's what you kind of expected, right? So my question is, how much can Ja Morant's value go up, even if he does have a productive second half of the season?
I think it could go up marginally because I think it's so much in the tank right now. If he play, I don't even know what their goal is with him at this point because they do own their own first-round pick. Mm-hmm. I feel like we're about to see in the second half of the season, I think part of the losers is us because it's going to be 9 teams literally just trying to lose on purpose, and that's going to suck.
But that's fine. I just won't watch them.
Fair. But if the trades were what you got for Trae Young, is it even worth just doing because that trade that was the Trae Young, that was CJ McCollum and Corey Kispert will be here in the offseason as well.
Yeah.
So who knows if some team be like, damn, we so desperate. Giannis just got moved over here. We want to compete. Ja Morant, we'll give you a protected pick.
There's just a risk,
especially when they see where they pick lands.
Mm-hmm.
That's also another thing. You might not get the first round pick now, but a team may be like, you know what, this pick ended up turning to the damn 19th pick.
Yeah.
Just take the shit.
That's a good point, because I was going to go to the risk is maybe the value just doesn't go that much higher, so maybe you get an extra second round pick, or maybe you get an extra player. But, like, there is a part of me that's saying that you probably just should have moved on just now.
I thought it was like the writing on the wall. I thought once they traded
Same.
Jaren,
Yeah.
I thought, boom, within the next 48 hours, we was going to get a John Morant trade. And,
Same.
I'm very actually surprised.
And Jacques
that they-
Landale went to Atlanta and
It's
had an
fast.
amazing night last night.
And he drove
He
to Atlanta.
drove there.
That was such a cool story to hear that he said, I drove because I
Just
wanted
packed
to
the
play
truck.
that night. Like,
Yeah.
I really wanted to play. And I was like, damn, love for the game, man.
Love for the game. He actually looked really, really good.
He
Hey,
was spazzing,
He had some
KB.
moments. He's gotten a couple shout outs on Teed Up because he's had some moments early in the season when he was on that. But I mean, last night looked like a whole different level. But
Yeah.
I like Jacques Landale.
Winner of the deadline for me, Celtics. They found a way to get under the tax, which is very important to them, while maintaining the integrity of their team.
Yeah.
They brought in a guy in Big Vucevic. We don't know exactly what his role will be on this specific team. People are already speculating that he's still going to come off. He's going to come off the bench for the first time in his career, just because he doesn't fit with the starters necessarily, but might be command some type of thing on the second unit and maybe close out games. But they had a position of need at the center, and they got a guy just for the next 30 games. We don't expect him to really resign or anything, but I see that as a win. Even though the fans grew to love Anthony Simons, he was very important for your teams long term. And I think Vucevic might not be either, but at least he helps you in the position of need today.
I will say I did not expect Vucevic to be a Celtic at all.
It looked weird in the Photoshop. I can't wait to see. I think he's playing tonight.
Is
so
his
we'll see.
number?
Oh, I did not see his number.
Hopefully he's number 4.
It looked
just
weird.
take Simon's number.
It looked weird watching Anthony Simons playing a Bulls jersey.
That's your boy.
I know it's crazy. He started with the Blazers, and then he came right back. He came to the Shy, man.
Oh, I didn't realize Vucevic put together a nice little bye-bye piece to the Bulls on Twitter.
Oh, he did?
Shout out to Vucevic.
I mean,
Yeah,
he
he did.
spent what 7 years here,
He says here 5.5 years.
5.5 years. So
That's a long time.
it is a long time.
Happy for Vooch.
Big
for
happy.
Vooch.
Winners for me, I think the Washington Wizards. I like them as winners. The Utah Jazz. Any of these teams that are taking very little to go get pieces that they think could be big for them, I think are winners.
Minnesota getting Ayo Dosunmu was such a steal, man.
For 4
that
seconds.
price.
Ayo Dosunmu was such a good basketball player that he could just bring so much to the table for Minnesota. I'm happy to see him playing, winning, and meaningful basketball. It was fun to watch him here in Chicago and do his thing, but he deserved better. And we appreciate everything that you did, man. And we doing number cheering for the Wolfpack now.
Yeah, I feel like.
The other winner that I had is teammate, Kobe White.
Oh,
Shout out to
yeah.
the Hornets, man. Again, that price to go get Kobe White, to be a 6th man on a team that is streaking right now, that's just on fire.
They just don't lose no more. Houston Rocket win is huge, man.
Yes, yes.
Huge. And dominated, too. With
Yeah.
7 minutes left, Ime pulled the starters. 7 minutes.
On a night where KD had it going.
Yeah.
That's just the thing that the Hornets can do sometimes.
Yeah.
They could just catch you off guard, and that offense is just
But now
so,
it wasn't even the offense, though. It was the defense last night.
Because Brandon Miller ain't really
And
had
they-
his best night.
And they was hunting Shingun. My God. It looked like a playoff game, how much Shingun was getting put in them actions,
You
man.
seen the clip of Kevin Durant getting mad at Sengun because Khan just walked right past him?
No,
Yeah.
I did not see that clip.
That happened with Kawhi did something similar this season with Zubac too. Well, Zubac was in help, but he wasn't helping, and Kawhi
Your
was
favorite?
like, "Yeah." He was, he was like, "Bro, you not doing," and I'm like,
Well, he ain't got to worry about that no more. He got Yannick Niederhauser. Let's
Brook
get it.
Lopez.
Brook Lopez. On Kobe White, I'm so happy for Kobe too, but he is just destined to play play-in games, man. That's just his whole Chicago Bulls tenure, and about to be at least this season for the Charlotte Hornets. Go score in the play-in, man. It's what he do. It's what he do.
Pacers are a winner.
Yep.
We talked about them earlier in the show, but gotta show them some love. Hell, I think the Cavaliers are winners.
they might be the biggest.
Yeah,
ones.
they might be one of the biggest winners.
because they literally addressed everything that they needed.
Right now, they go against the Raptors in the postseason.
Who?
The
Cavs.
Cavaliers.
That'll be it.
You taking Cavs in that series?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, based on paper, yeah. I gotta see.
I think I think that's a loser right there.
The Raptors.
The Raptors.
I think the Raptors are losers. As much as I
Yeah.
love their season and I love their team and what they're doing, not being able to get the Anthony Davis trade done, not being able to find a third team for Jakob Poeltl to go get DeMontis Sabonis, I just wish they were able to go help somewhere in that front court. And they're still going to be a good team.
They got Trace Jackson Davis.
I still think they're a good team. Shout out to Trace Jackson Davis.
Shout out to him. They gonna regret him being the last pick, man.
But yeah,
it's kind of crazy that they still running a small ball lineup.
If that Cavs team, this is a bad question.
Kings are a loser.
I'll wait a week.
Kings are a loser.
Yeah. There was a report, and I don't know the legitimacy of this report, but we knew that the Wizards called for Sabonis. Part of the report I saw is that the Wizards offered the basically 30th pick, the OKC pick, to the Kings in exchange for Sabonis, and they said, no, we want more. If that is true, everybody should be fired. The fact that you even thinking, to get one first-round pick for Sabonis will be a miracle, even if it is the 30th pick. If you said no to that, y'all out of your goddamn mind, because the value will not be higher than that ever.
Mike Conley going back to the Timberwolves.
Good for him, man.
Big shout out to
That's
Mike.
so funny.
They finessed the league.
Yeah. As soon as the report said he was eligible to go back, it was like, yeah,
He probably never left his house over the last 72 hours.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm cool. I'll be here.
It's not like he flew to Chicago right away and then.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Hit subscribe for more news, highlights, and analysis from the NBA on NBC.